Hello guys, how's everyone doing? There's a couple of people that wanted me to do a tutorial on how to craft the claw right here, used in my deck stacking video. So I'm just going to go ahead and give a quick explanation how to craft this claw. First of all, you're going to need a base. Obviously, it has to have the right implicit, the 2 to 4 cold damage per dex. Although remember, you can blessed the implicit, so don't worry too much if it's not 2 to 4. As long as it's the right roll, that's fine. Where's my claw? Um, the main thing it has to be at least eye level 82 in order to roll tier 1 cold damage. You need it to have ideally you want 1.6 attacks and 6% crit, which is the best base. The damage doesn't matter at all, the fizz damage, because you're not using fizz damage. So any of these bases will work. Cat's Paw, Sparkling Claw, Tiger, Noble, Hellion, Imperial. Any of these are fine. If you really can't get any of those and you have to settle, I guess an all binder like one of these 1.55s is probably fine. I really wouldn't use, definitely don't use any of these at 1.3. These are really, really bad. So ideally you want one of these claws with 1.6 and 6%. So, put it into trade, implicit, eye level 82, claw, and then, don't get fooled by this. This isn't the base. You know, this is a double claw 1.5. You might have to put a live search on to see if you can snipe one, because they might be quite expensive. But yeah, so like this one, 13 div. It's got the implicit. It's 1.6, 6% crit, ILO 87. Okay, so you get the idea. You got to get one of these bases. And then all we're going to do is spam Deafening Essence of Zeal to get an attack speed roll. So once you get tier 1 cold damage alongside the attack speed, once I get that, I will be right back. Alright guys, so we went ahead and hit tier 1 cold. Unfortunately for us, we have some other attack affixes, which means we can't roll attack annul. We just have to YOLO annul, which, like I said, it's a bit annoying. We need to clean the base up. Basically, we only want 2 mods. We want the attack speed and the cold damage is the only 2 mods. We don't want anything else. So ideally, we want to get rid of both the life gain on hit, the dex, and the fizz damage. So yeah, here we go, please. Okay, we got rid of the fizz damage, the prefix. We really do need to get rid of one of those 2 suffixes, because we need to craft on the mod cannot roll attack, which is the suffix. So if we get rid of, if we 50-50 off the dex, ideally we get rid of the life gain on hit here. But yeah, we need to annul until there's only two mods we want. Okay, yes, okay, so we got rid of the right mod now. We could just annul again and risk it. It would be a 33% chance we get the dex, and 66 we brick the item. But instead of doing that, we're going to go over here, say cannot roll attack mods. Because we have 3 mods, 2 of them are attack mods, which we want to keep, and 1 of them is dex. So this actually respects the nulls. So now we go ahead and annul. Okay, we got unlucky. We do it again. We got unlucky again. Okay, we got unlucky a 3rd time. Okay, there we go. So this time we got rid of the dex. And it's pretty much guaranteed from this point, the craft. There's like a 19% chance you brick the craft. It's not really bricked, but you fuck up the craft from here. But it's pretty straightforward. All you need to do is craft multi-mod. Prefix can't be changed, suffixes can't be changed. Because your suffixes will be full at that point, you can just slam a Veiled Chaos and unveil Pen. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We want to go 3 crafted modifiers. Alright, so you craft on prefixes can't be changed, 3 crafted modifiers, and suffixes can't be changed. And because we only have one open affix. It's a prefix. We don't need to do ashling. We can just use the veiled chaos. Okay. So make sure you got both prefixes and suffixes can't be changed. So it locks both the cold damage and the attack speed in, and all your suffixes will be filled. You can go hit it with a veiled chaos. Lovely. Then we have to replace this with a mod to block because we don't want all of this. So we go remove crafted mods. And fizz damage is the best mod to block. So any of these hybrid fizz rolls is fine.
Hello.
And we unveil. And there's about an 83% chance you get a pen, elemental pen. If you don't get pen, unlucky. You have to recraft the 3 crafted mods on. I don't know, is what it is. But there we go. We got the pen. If you don't get pen, you can actually if you don't get pen, you can pick cold damage and just craft on pen manually. It's not the end of the world. You get, I think, 11 to 12% pen instead of the cold damage, so you get slightly more cold damage, slightly less pen. I think pen's the better roll. But you can always go for the cold damage instead. And then from here, it's as simple as multi-modding. 3 crafted modifiers. Cold damage. I actually don't have the craft. Sorry. The craft is 51 to 60% cold damage chance to freeze and crit chance. I actually haven't unveiled it, so I had to go on TFT, but it's up to you. Also, there's 2 choices here. You can either go for there's a dex crit chance, so you can either go for dex and strength crit, or you can go for slightly high roll but no dex. It's up to you. Put it in your POB, see which one's higher for you, and then do that before you craft it on, because once you crafted one on, you can't go back. So check your POB. Is it better to have dex and crit, or is it better just to have the better crit roll? I'm just gonna go for, you know what, I might leave this open if I'm gonna sell it, so the person can decide themselves. But yeah, that's the clawcraft. It's probably about 25 divine, depending on how cheap you get the base for. And yeah, I'll do another crafting video for the chest just after this, so it shouldn't be too much longer. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Hope it's helped someone, and see you boys later.